Hi guys, so for today's speed paint, I'm going to be showing you how I took a sketch from my sketchbook and rendered it on the iPad. Before the video continues, just want to let you know I'm really sick, so my voice sounds a bit weird. Okay, back to the video. I really like doing this process since it's easier for me to sketch out really messy poses, ideas, whatever you want out on a paper and then pass it on to the tablet, since for some reason when I try to sketch it out on the iPad or tablet, it doesn't work out for me. I feel like it has to look perfect, so I just avoid that feeling and instead work really fast on sketches on a paper and send it over to my iPad. And so while we're watching the speed paint, I wanted to talk about motivation. Since I just graduated, I feel like lately I've been needing motivation to continue working on my goals and getting ahead in life. And it's an important topic that needs to be talked about when you're creative. There are moments when you feel like giving up. You just need that boost to help you continue moving forward. So first of all, what is motivation? Well, according to the American Psychological Association, it's a person's willingness to exert physical or mental effort in the pursuit of a goal or an outcome. So in my case, one of my big goals, something that helps me stay motivated, is to work at an animated project or a movie. And why is motivation so important? Well, it's that moment that makes a person move forward. It helps you overcome obstacles and face the challenges to help you strive for greatness. One of the main reasons I wanted to talk about this is because there was a moment in my life that I almost gave up in art and I stopped drawing, which was around 2019 or 2020. I had just finished high school and I felt lost in what I was going to do with my life. I still drew, but I didn't feel the motivation to keep going. I didn't have goals in mind with what I wanted to do with my drawings. And yes, I liked drawing, but I just didn't feel like I was getting anywhere with it. And I also felt like my art wasn't improving at the rate I felt like I was supposed to. It was a moment in my life where I was barely drawing, and the sketchbooks I had would take so long to fill out because I just didn't feel like doing anything. I was purposely avoiding drawing and art because I felt bad. And I felt like the best way to stop feeling that way was just to ignore it and stop drawing. But I couldn't. I would always get back to it because I really loved drawing. So, 2026 now, and I'm still drawing. Why didn't I give up in that moment? Well, first of all, something I like doing a lot is looking back at my old drawings from my sketchbooks or digital art. It really helps me to stay motivated and notice that there is improvement and that I can tell stuff that I did back then that is wrong and I can fix now. Something else that I also like doing is looking at my old Instagram posts and also other artists' Instagram posts, looking at the oldest post they have. So in my case, I like looking at Loish's post, going all the way down and seeing the similarities that I might have with her and seeing if I'm at that same level. It really helps me feel inspired and feel that I'm not alone and I'm not the only one whose art looks the way it does and that it does go through the shitty phases. And so seeing other artists post or other YouTube videos that are really old and noticing that they weren't always the best. Obviously, they weren't amazing artworks from the beginning. Everyone starts from zero. So it really just helps me get grounded back into reality and being like, okay, yes, they are amazing artists, amazing content creators, but they didn't all start perfectly. Something else is that I found a goal and something that I wanted to achieve. In my case, it was studying animation. So of course, to study animation, I have to draw, since I want to animate. And that really helped me to get back into art and feeling comfortable again. But you don't always have to have a huge goal. It can be something small, like in the case of this speed paint. The goal of this drawing was to make a decent drawing and also to figure out how I like to render. And so that helped me stay motivated to keep going and actually finish this fucking drawing, because a lot of times I don't even finish the drawings. I just leave them there and abandon them because I give up so easily. So giving myself these little goals helped me so much to actually finish what I'm doing. Something that definitely doesn't help with motivation is comparing yourself to others that you feel are better than you in any way, as in, oh my god, I am this age and that person is younger than me and they're making better stuff than me, or they're just creating these amazing drawings and I can never. No, instead of doing that, you can compare yourself in a positive way. Like I said, going back through these old posts of artists that you like, and noticing that mistakes that they used to make, and that you can now notice them because you have improved and can tell when something is wrong, and you can tell like, oh, this can be fixed this way. So instead of saying, why am I not good enough? Why am I not as good as this artist? You should be asking yourself what I can do to get better, to be that artist that I want to be. And honestly, I just wanted to create this video because I feel like it isn't something I hear being talked about a lot. There were a lot of moments where I felt like I had fallen behind and that I should be better to what I'm doing right now, for how long I've been doing it. And honestly, just creating this video helps me get back grounded into reality and be like, no, I can do this. Of course, I'm not the best right now, but I can make myself be the best in the future. So in conclusion, these were my tips to motivate yourself. 1, set goals. Even if they're small little breadcrumb goals, set a goal to help you motivate yourself to achieve that goal. 2, look at old drawings and notice the improvement that you've made along the way. Even if it's a small improvement, you have made something. 3, look at other artists' drawings from way back and notice those differences as well. And 4, looking at those posts, compare those drawings from those artists you like and look at your own drawings and see where you're at. Are you at that level, or do you need to do something to improve and get to the level of those drawings? So hopefully some of these tips help you out, and let me know down below what helps you stay motivated and continue doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.